prefer McDonald's. Oh, going out to Inkster? Going out to Inkster? Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. Where you gonna get a fish sandwich from? Well, white. Some walnut. Oh, what was she talking about? Oh, for real. She. Oh, so she talking about coming out here today? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, what y'all doing now? Oh yeah, you told me that day. Who was that singing? Oh my goodness. Lonesome. What is this nigga doing? And where? Y'all at the mall? Just grab me a McDonald's there. A McDonald's. Just get a Big Mac. Yeah, you right there. I hate to do it, but what else can I get out of there? Alright. I know, my goodness, that's worse than me. Tell her to cut it out. Alright. Alright.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now a first down throw for Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Of 52 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
But for a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there. Terrific run, but he almost gets into the end zone. Remember, almost. Didn't quite get there. Most running backs I know, they don't want to come out of the game now. They're screaming to the bench, call it again. I want to get into the end zone.
First and goal at the 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
It is good.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen, a quick hitter, complete. It's Jones, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the delay, Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
On the tackle.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Roberts. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Seth Roberts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As we know, they had the chance last week, Charles, to lock up the division. Couldn't do it. Now it all comes down to the final week of the season. But once again, they control their destiny.
And that's a good thing. But I wonder about mindset, because you mentioned they had a chance to lock it up last week, didn't. Are they bringing extra pressure to themselves now? Even though they control their own destiny with a win, now because they didn't get it done before, will they be even tighter as they approach this game?
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On second down, it's Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, New Orleans.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And the Saints, first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. These two teams all tied after one. Down. It's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Newton. That ball complete to Isabella. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Game. No, okay.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Out of the gun, Newton. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They snap it to Newton. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. looking out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. He'll air this one out for Boyd. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyler Boyd. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a terrific return up to midfield. Now the question, will it stand? There is a marker down. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Now Newton on first down. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
4-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, he's able to muscle it here as he pulls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
The ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Letting one go deep for Roberts.
If he caught
and
that,
that's
I
going
was
to be
quick.
incomplete. Good
I was
effort there
totally
trying to
off the
take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
A 33-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Panthers 17.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
15.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
16 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's tackled.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Saints 21, Panthers 17. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 2nd and 2, Allen. And this one incomplete.
Boy, he got lucky on
Too
that.
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Now Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Man, they will
And
not
lucky
give
to
me an
get away with one
interception.
there. That one nearly picked.
Wow.
2nd down.
Intended for David.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a three-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Newton. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
4th down.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And the Saints, first down.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. This one caught by Isabella. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing again is Newton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jonathan Bullard in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Allen going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Roberts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, Allen. Airing one out for Boyd. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Saints.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back to Taylor on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah, what's up? 6-11. Yeah, of course. 6-11.
Newton on first down. That's Isabella open on the right side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play.
First and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Good. Makes the score Saints 28. Panthers 17.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. To throw again, Allen. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Flush to his right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
You know, I don't know. I mean,
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Man, if that was anybody, man, not saying they're right, they're going to do that. If that was your man's and he needed a spot and you was in, you ain't going to throw it.
Again, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Hold on.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback. Almost come out of the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
I
with the
get
deficit,
the
maybe
rice,
not wanting to risk an injury.
Extra, I want the chicken, but I want the extra meat. But make sure y'all get that sauce, that extra sauce.
Throwing on second and long. Allen looking downfield for
Jones. What I'm talking
Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
I want extra chicken.
Good effort
I
there
want
trying
that
to
sauce,
take
and
a
I want
shot,
everything.
but it's third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
You say what now?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I'm saying it doesn't happen.
The Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Yeah.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
You what?
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
On 1st down, Newton. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
10 yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
That's 15-yard line.
That is very true.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Newton. This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
I don't know. It's me and Vic playing now. Me and Vic. Nah, me and Vic.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Jonathan Taylor
becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Saints 42, Panthers 17.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
9-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And Jones has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
2-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Marvin Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And again, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Dwayne Washington. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Newton. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And the Saints first down.
Throwing here, Newton. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
I tried to run it out on you,
This
Vic.
is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
On first down, Allen finds Roberts left side. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Options galore here, second and a few inches.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
On third and long, it's Allen. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Marvin Jones, 78 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Newton's going to throw it. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, Charles, it's one thing.